What is going on, everyone? Welcome into Big Time Football Talk. A lot of excitement today because we're just two days out from the kickoff of the 2020 NFL football season, the long-awaited season. Man, it seems like it's been so long since we've had football. But first game up, Thursday night, Texans versus the Chiefs. This is going to be a heck of a game. It's a rematch of last year's AFC divisional game where the Texans blew a 24-0 lead against the Chiefs, and the Chiefs just got rolling and ended up taking the victory. But the Chiefs, a lot of excitement for rookie Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's going to be one of the guys to watch in the game. Edwards-Helaire, a rookie from LSU, wasn't the fastest guy at the combine and not super big by any means. I think he's only 5'8", 5'9", but very short, compact guy that just is a pretty damn good football player. So a lot of guys have him for fantasy, and he's a guy that they think could make a big impact for the Kansas City Chiefs because everyone talks about the Chiefs' weapons in the receiving game. Yet tight end Travis Kelce, Watkins, and Mecole Hardman, the rookie last year, was a 4-3 guy. Talk about how explosive their weapons are. You add a do-it-all running back that can catch passes, block. That's just going to make that Chiefs defense one more guy to account for and just make it even more lethal. So how the Texans, if he gets going against the Texans, that'll be just another headache that the Texans defense will have to worry about. But this is the big question: is I think how do the Chiefs come out in this game? How do they because their offense really struggled to get rolling that meeting in the playoffs, and that's how they fell behind. So if the Chiefs if they get rolling early, I think this is going to be really tough for the Texans to stop because, if they come out rolling and it's just the offense gets clicking, it's going to be a tough game for the Texans. And then on the flip side, how does the Chiefs defense do against the Houston Texans offense? Deshaun Watson just signed that big deal, big contract. Obviously, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. So a matchup of two of the elite quarterbacks. The Chiefs secondary has kind of struggled at times, and you got the Texans add Brandon Cooks at wide receiver. You got three guys on the Texans that are explosive at wide receiver that weren't running the 4-3s. Will Fuller, Brandon Cooks, and Kenny Stills. Brandon Cooks has had high praise for Deshaun Watson. I think that's a tandem to watch. I think they could develop a good connection and chemistry this year. So, but yeah, it's kind of a telling game for Bill O'Brien. First 3 years, 9-7 seasons, and then one losing season, but that came the year Deshaun Watson was a rookie and he suffered that injury for the year. But add David Johnson at running back. Everyone talks about that trade that shipped Hopkins to the Cardinals. David Johnson comes in at running back with a lot of hype and hoping to get back on track and have a campaign like he did in 2016, and then a little bit in 2018. You saw 2018 he was pretty healthy, but numbers were just okay. Nothing like the 2016 campaign where it all came together in the the rushing game and the receiving game, where his numbers were just unreal, and he was just the key piece to that that Cardinals offense, almost in like MVP discussion, behind a poor offensive line and then average Cardinals team. But yeah, for the Texans, it's you kind of want to look at if the offensive line showed any improvement. They haven't really done a whole lot with the offensive line. Didn't make any moves in the draft to try to improve it. But this is a roster that's very solid. Justin Reed is pretty good on defense. They have a couple, him, Watson, a couple stars, but it's a roster that look at it, it's pretty solid. There's not like a lot of weaknesses, but not a star-studded roster, you would say. But J.J. Watt hopefully stays healthy, guy that has just dealt with so many injuries in recent years. Add Ross Blaylock, a talented defensive lineman from TCU. So, but I think this is a great game to kick off with because of it, kind of like the storyline of last year, how it went down in the playoffs, and this is two teams with high hopes, like every year the past few years. So it's a great way to kick off the season and get people excited for opening night football on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday at 8:20 p.m. is kickoff. Looks like on NBC. So, but yeah, it's it'll kind of be interesting to see what type of motivation the Chiefs have coming off the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes, kind of got screwed with the MVP voting. I think he should have been the MVP. Also, didn't even get voted the best quarterback in the NFL and the NFL top 100 players. But, obviously people know what Mahomes is capable of. Just his ability to throw on the run and just sling the ball is pretty unreal, to be honest. And, Andy Reid, now 62 years old, one of the best play callers in the NFL. I'll kind of be interested to see how his play calling early, what he tries to do against the Texans defense that has a lot of speed. But, everyone's talking about is Patrick Mahomes, is he going to be like the big star of the future like Watson, except like Watson with the contracts have got a lot bigger bigger deal, 148, $150 million deal. And talk about is he going to be like almost the Michael Jordan of running this dynasty, where this is just going to be a long time coming for the Chiefs, and they're just going to be that team that is just dominant and just wins, several championships. And that's what everyone's wondering. Can they go back-to-back this year? Had that great comeback in the Super Bowl against the 49ers. And, everyone's wondering, are they going to just take off and keep rolling? But, yeah, the Chiefs offense is so fun to watch. Yeah, you saw when they're down 24, I think they just kind of relaxed and just opened it up. You see Travis Kelce, be interesting to see what they do on him. He is he's a matchup nightmare at tight end. So, but yeah, I'll go through some keys to victory. I think the Chiefs is get off to a fast start, and I think the second one is can they rush the passer, get pressure on Watson, and force a few turnovers. I think if they force some turnovers, that's going to be key to them getting the dub. And a third one, I don't know. I would say, can they hold up in coverage, a little bit. And for the Texans, I'd say the running game is crucial. David Johnson, if they can get the running game going, set up some of the play action, maybe you get a couple deep shots with Brandon Cooks or Fuller or even Kenny Stills. All three of those guys are great at stretching the field. And I think the Texans, the turnover battle is crucial. And then the last one, Deshaun Watson having time to throw in the pocket. So, but thanks so much for tuning in this clip from Big Time Football Talk. Enjoy the game Thursday. NFL is back. I think I'm going to do a preview of every game Sunday, either Friday night or Saturday. So make sure to stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the sport for Big Time Football Talk. We're going to try to keep this going as one of the best growing football talk channels on YouTube. Until next time, peace.